Hi everyone, today I'm going to be reviewing Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 8, The Reunion Part 1. Now, I'm not going to go into each and everything that went on, just a few key things. So we're going to start off with PHAEDRA talking about Kenya's skin. Now, no, I am not the Kenya's biggest fan or supporter of none of that. But I will say, as a person who, has tendency to have bad skins, I'm going to kind of stand up for her, and here's why. Kenya, she could already, be, bad skin prone. I may not be saying the technical words, but y'all know what I'm saying. She can already have bad skin. And now that she is in the public eye, she gonna want to look cute all the time. So what you gonna do? Put on makeup. Now, if you putting on makeup all the time and you not letting your skin just go a few days without it, you continuously putting on makeup and your skin is not gonna be able to breathe and get better. So it's gonna continue to get worse. And then you're going to add on, she's getting older. She still looks good for her age. I'm not going to take that away from her. But if you're getting older, you already have bad skin, and you're putting on makeup, and you're not letting your skin breathe to get better, you're going to continuously have bad skin. Now, can you fault her and be like, oh, look at you, you got bad skin like that? Like, really? We doing that? We talking about her skin? And then Ken was like, how dare you talk about my skin and my skin complexion? Because I am a nice chocolate woman and I'm proud of it. And there's other chocolate women out there in the world who are proud of it. I am a member of the chocolate family and I love my chocolate skin. And I know too that sometimes I have breakouts and I'm trying to do better. I was trying to wear makeup at once upon a time, but I was like, I can't do that all the time, so I'm just going to have to let my skin breathe and get better, find the right combination of what I need for my skin. And it may be that she's just thinking, oh, this is expensive, it's supposed to do this, that, and the third for your skin. But until she finds the right combination of skin cleansers and what's good for her and letting her skin breathe, in my opinion, she's going to continuously have, skin problems. But I'm like, that is the least of the things that I'm worried about Kenya. I'm worried about how she's always coming for somebody, always got something to say, and she'll do something. But if you do it, oh, it's the end of the world. Oh, you shouldn't be doing that. We're going to talk about whether Kim fit on the show or not. In my opinion, with these group of ladies, no, because these group of ladies are known to fuss, fight, get into it, and be shady. This is not Kim. And what people fail to realize is, just because I played Regine and she was shady and she was sassy, that is the character I played. Me, I'm the quiet type. I like spending time with my family and my kids. This is the thing I like to do. And she did have a breakdown, like when she realized that, dang, I'm putting all my in my family and my husband, but I'm not having no me time. Now, do I think that is wrong? No, because at this time, I don't have any kids. So I can't say you shouldn't be doing that, because when I do have kids, I may be different. I may want to just be home, just take care of my kids, and like, okay, I'll see y'all maybe once in a while, but I'm here with my kids. So I don't think she fit in with these group of ladies, because these is a whole nother type of group of ladies, and she's not used to being around that. And I can't fault her for that. Like, okay, it's not that I don't like her. It's like she wasn't a good fit, but I did like how she was coming into her own, and she just wasn't going to let you just talk about her or her family in your type of way, and she was going to stand up for herself. And here's another thing I didn't like, when PHAEDRA was mad that Ty wanted his money, and she made it seem like Ty was broke, living off candy, and he was getting allowed some candy. No, Ty had a job. And he did a job for PHAEDRA, and PHAEDRA just didn't pay him all his money. Let her tell it, well, the way this type of business work is, I give you a little down payment, and once the whole video is done and I get my copy, then you get the rest of my money. Because they sure did bring up when she was going to work with what's her name, Sheree, and she wanted her money all right then and there. And she's like, oh, we don't do that like that. But let her tell it. This type of business is a whole different thing. See, this really gets to me, especially when it's a woman who makes more money than a man, like he's any less of a man. If a woman is making $250,000 a year and her husband is only making like $100,000 a year, that doesn't make it any less. He is still out there working and has a job and helping provide for his family. And this is exactly what Ty is doing. Ty may not have candy money, but he has his own money. He's out there working. He's out there hustling, trying to support their family. Always trying to think about what next can I do so I can get my name more out there and get more jobs so I could support my family. So yeah, I didn't like the whole. Yeah, I guess Candy was up there taking away Todd's allowance and he can't pay his bills. Like, no. He can pay his bills, and he could pay his bills more if you paid your bill. Like, Phaedra did that before, like, people not paying their bills, And here you doing the same thing. But she's like, oh, I paid him. But Candace's like, oh, yeah, you paid him 2 weeks ago. Right before the reunion. So don't act like you been and paid that man. No, you scraped and got all the rest of the money you could so you can go on there and say, look, I have cash checks. How about that? But yeah, you just did that right before the reunion. And I kind of sort of agree with Ken right there. Like, how convenient is that? But this is PHAEDRA. So we go back to this whole situation about the Candy Coated clique and how Don Juan, put 20 on 10 and made it seem like they was just out there dogging Candy, dogging Todd, dogging anybody who had a certain relationship with these two. But like, in Portia's defense, she was out there talking to Phaedra, and Phaedra told her what was going on. She was listening and asking questions, and Don Juan came in at the tail end of the conversation, like most people do, and then put his 2 cents on what he heard at the end, and not what all went on. So then we have, that what's the word I'm looking for? Confrontation somewhat that Candy and Portia had, and Candy, she was very pregnant at this time. She was pregnant the whole season, and they kind of like, what, if we on top, whatever. We didn't say what we had to say. Bye, deuces. And we got Kenya up here. I hope Todd and Candy got their insurance. I don't want Portia doing anything. Portia was not going to do anything to Candy. Like, they may have been upset with each other, but as far as going off and hitting her, it wasn't even that serious to do that. But I sure did love how Portia was like, oh, you talk about me, do Candy got the insurance up to date? Don't you remember just a few years ago when a very, very pregnant Phaedra was sitting over here and you was talking about knocking her teeth down her throat? You threatened her. I didn't threaten Candy, so what you got to say about that? I would never put my hands on a pregnant woman. I don't go around and putting my hands on people. No, you don't physically put your hands on people. What you do is you provoke them so they can put their hands on you, and then you look like the victim. Yeah, just like you was up or had that bullhorn all in Portia's face, had that doggone scepter all in her face, how you rolled up on Kim and kind of like pushed and tussled at her chair. You want a reaction out of people, and when they give you a reaction and then go swing you across the floor and use you like a mop, then you want to cry victim. Oh, I would never put my hand on anybody, but you would do something close to you go to the point next to putting your hand on somebody so they can react on you. So you ain't no better. So we got a question from the audience. Now, Kenya, do you think you are a bigger actress than Kim Fields? Her response is, I don't think I am bigger actress than Kim, and I don't think she's a more bigger actress than me. We have worked on 3 shows together, but guess what? I am a reality star. Putting on crown. I'm not just somebody on a reality TV show. I am a star. I brought her on my show, and I am bigger than her now. And I'm sitting there like, did she say I may not be a bigger actress than her, but I'm a bigger reality star than her? Is that what she said? Because I tried to rewind it a few times and like actually break down what she said. And to me, now y'all correct me if I am wrong. Long as you're respectful about the way you correct me, I'm alright with that. So, did she say, I may not be a bigger actress than her, but I'm a bigger reality star, and that's what counts in this day and age? And kind of sadly, it does. But I was like, and everybody else looking like, what? What's she talking? Oh, okay. And this is what we're doing? Okay. Y'all, I don't think any of the girls was here for Kenya tonight. And I'm glad that Kim actually stood up for herself. Because when she would try to talk and, Kim trying to talk over her, she was like, look here, boo. I'm trying to talk right now. I gave you your chance. This is what adults do now. This is me paraphrasing. this is what adults do. You talk, I talk. When you're talking, I listen. When I'm talking, you listen. And I just, when will people realize just because you talking over me does not mean you won the argument? That just means I didn't get my point across. So if I'm trying to talk and you just get louder and talk over me, that don't make you better and winning the argument. No. So Kim was like, let me finish. Just like you want people to let you finish when you're talking, you've tried to talk over each and everybody on this side of the stage. You don't do that to Candy because, you don't just do that to Candy. You still trying to be Portia's friend again, but you're trying to talk over me, you're trying to talk over Portia, and you're trying to talk over PHAEDRA. So I'm going to listen, and when it's my turn to talk, you shut up and listen, okay? This is what we're doing. I was like, okay, I'm so glad that Kim was like, I'm not just going to sit here and just let you talk to me in your kind of way. This is not going to happen today. I done grew courage since I've been on this show, and I'm about tired of it. And that's what Kenya needed, because Kenya, like I said some episodes ago, this is what Kenya does. She'll find the person that she, deems, oh, this person, I can just talk to them in any old kind of way, and they're going to take it. She did that to Portia, and Portia swung her across the room. She tried to do it once without Portia, but then she remembers what Portia did to her. So now she's doing the same thing to Kim. And she on there talking about I'm the one that brought you on the show. You be over there not being able to pay your house and all this stuff. Like, who told you this news? You talking about acting like you so grand and how, oh, I'm getting this house done. Is your house still done yet, baby? Because I know it's supposed to be done in December. And I know when that episode, when they had that little Christmas party, was in December and your house wasn't done yet. Yeah. So, quit trying to do that to people. And I'm glad if Kim, I'm not going to say Kim is going to come back, but if she comes back, I want her to stand up for herself more. That's all I want. So that was the adjustment on. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment or review is fine. So like always, I want to thank my subscribers and the people who watch my videos. I want you to like this video, comment, and subscribe. And share this video with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and here on YouTube. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.